Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Jeannie and it's Jeannie's signature. So today I'll be making this beautiful straight gown with an underbust corset. Yeah, it's beautiful, it's trendy, and it's quite simple and easy and direct to make. So if this is what you're interested in, please kindly watch till the end and kindly don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and don't forget to give this video a very good thumbs up. So thank you all and God bless you all. So without wasting further ado, let's get right into it. So yes, I'm going to be drafting these on a paper first, that is the upper part, and then before transferring to the fabric. So I've already drawn out my basic bodies. If you don't know how to do this, please kindly check out my other tutorials and you'll be able to do that. So right there I have my chest line, my bust line, my underbust, and then my waistline respectively. So, and I have my armhole curved already. So that is what I was just trying to explain. So in order to get your chest line, you just come up by 2 inches from your bust point. That's what it is. So right there on the chest line, I'll be going up by half an inch, and then I'll come out by half an inch as well. That is what I just marked there. I believe you understand what I just did. And then right there on the shoulder slope, I did my neck width to be 3.5 inches. So because as you can see on the model and thumbnail, it was not that wide. Yeah, so I made use of 3.5 inches, and then I slanted it down to meet the half an inch I came up with from my chest line, and then I connected it like so. So that gave us our neck line. But if you don't want any this thing at the front, you don't need to come in by any inches. You can just use like a quarter of an inch if you want your V very pointed. Yeah, but I want mine like so. And right from that point that I marked there, I'll just carve out my underbust like so. Just take your pattern master, or if you know your freehand is very good, you can just carve that out. You can see by the half an inch I went in with, and then you carve it like that to get to your underbust. So you can see, and then you come to this other side, and then you go up by half an inch from the side, from the underbust side, and then you connect it like so. So you can see that this is very easy. Once you've drafted your basic bodies, it's very easy for you to achieve this, and then that is automatically our yoke. So I've gone ahead to divide my bust measurement by 4 and then added sewing allowances both on my bust and then my waist area. So the only thing I was just trying to adjust here was the half an inch that I used as my dart. I needed to add that back so that it won't be short when I'm cutting the fabric. So that's what I was just basically adding right there. So you can see that I just added back the half inch that was affected. If it's for the waistline, I'd already gone ahead to add 1 inch for my dart, so I didn't need to add that again. So that was what I was just explaining right there. So you can see that this was very fast and easy. So that is why I did the basic bodies off camera, so that it will be faster for us to do. I don't want the tutorial to be too lengthy, so I've gone ahead to do that. And then I had another paper, and then of course I added zipper allowance to that. So I'll be making use of 1.5 inches for my zipper allowance. And so for the neck depth for the back, I'll be making use of 2 inches. And so the neck width is going to be the same, so I'll just carve that out to meet the neck depth for the back. So the only difference between this front and the back is the neck depth, and then of course the zipper allowance. So I'm just basically going to be cutting it out like so. So in order to avoid bulginess at the zipper area at the back, I'm just coming by half an inch and then slant it all the way to the top like so, as you see me do. This is just to avert any bulginess of the zipper at the back. So I'm just going to be cutting those places that I'm marking X out. And so we're basically through. So I'll be cutting out the back pieces first because of the neckline and then the armhole before I'll cut that out for the back, the front, please. I beg your pardon. So I'll be cutting out the neckline as you see, and then I'll cut out the shoulder slopes. So because I had already cut out the sides, there's no need for me to do anything about that. So I'll just remove this and then place it on one side, and then go ahead over to this front part where we'll be cutting that out very shortly. So let me just quickly cut this out. So I'm cutting out the neckline first. Just pay attention to how I'm going to be doing that. So I'm cutting off the neckline first, and then I'll be cutting out the yoke. So the half an inch that I went up with from the side on the bust side, I'll be cutting it like so. So just take it easy as you're cutting it. Just cut it out like so. Yes, so you can see that this paper is actually not unfold. It was meant to be unfold. So if it was on a fabric, it has to be unfold. But because I'm managing my paper, that is why I made use of a single sheet. So by the time I want to cut this, it should be unfold. And these sides, this yoke part is going to be in two pieces as well. So let me just quickly show you what next to do for this yoke before going over to cutting on the fabric. So at that shoulder area, I've divided my shoulder into two just to get the midpoint. This is really not really very important like that, but I would prefer doing it like this. So then you connect to that area. Just connect that midpoint to the that area. This is just to help me when I want to slash and spread. Yeah. So for the slash and spread method, you can make use of more than one line. Like you can go ahead and cut out some other portions on the paper to, yes, like so. You can cut it out. You can cut it out to make it more voluminous and so. But what I have on the thumbnail is not supposed to be too much, so it's just supposed to be like moderate. So that is why I decided to do it like this. So I've gone ahead to place this on my fabric, and as you can see, this fabric is unfold, and I had to use a paper tape to hold it in place so that it won't shift. And the distance between the two slashes that I did is 2.5 inches. So I'll just be cutting this out exactly as it is. So ensure that this is unfold, the fabric is unfold, because you need it for two sides. Yeah. So I'm just cutting this out. Yeah, remember to cut out the armhole for the front because I didn't cut that out after I had finished cutting the back piece. So now I'm cutting the sides, and then I'll cut off the upper parts. And so this is what we have. So I just decided to bring the other pieces that are already cut out. So you can see this is the middle part. Like I said, it has to be unfold, so that edge area should be unfold because this is supposed to be a single piece, as you can see. So you can see the way it's looking, and then this is going to be the yoke. So the yoke will be on both sides, as you can see. So for this yoke now, I'm just going to be making sure that if you have enough fabric, that is, I'll be cutting out exactly this again on my fabric, because I want to use this fabric to turn the neckline. I want that place to be thick, to have volume. If not, I would have made use of a normal lining, but if you're going to be making use of a normal lining, you can go ahead and do that. But I'll be cutting another type. I'll be using the fabric to cut out exactly the same as that yoke, so that I'll use the same fabric to turn it. So I've cut out the back pieces, as you can see. So this is what I have here, and I'll be showing you what I was explaining earlier. So I have 2 pieces for each side, as you can see. I have 2 pieces for each side, so that is it. So I'm going to be sewing it like so. I'm not going to be sewing it all the way down. I'll just sew it to cover the neck area and where the neck depth is going to get to. That is where I'm going to be sewing up to, because I'm going to be running gather stitch at the lower parts to give that effect of gathers around the cup area at the lower parts, as in that place that I'm trying to use my hand to do. I'm going to be running gather stitch there, because that is what can give that effect that we have right there on the thumbnail. So let me quickly go and do that, and then I'll be right back. So I've gone ahead to do that. As you can see, this is how it came out to be. I've used my lining to turn it, and I've used the lining to turn it inside. So I'm going to be flipping it over so that you'd see how it looks. So you can see that inside is looking very, very neat. All the seams are inside, it's not visible. So this is how you go about that. So now for the back as well, I've gone ahead to do all that. So this is the lower part. This lower part is like cutting out the skirts. I don't want to show you how to do that, because I already have detailed tutorial and several tutorials on how to go about that. So that's why I didn't bother, because the upper part was more important. Like the area of concentration was on the upper side instead of the lower part. So if you don't know how to cut a basic skirt, please check it out on my channel. I have a tutorial on how to do that. So I'm just going to be placing this on this and then use a fan to join it together. And so this is the back piece. I've already gone ahead to attach my zipper, as you can see, fixed my darts here and all that. So this back is as good as ready. I'd already attached my label as well. So this is how it looks. This material is meant to be used in a church, so that is why you see all those markings on it. Yeah, so yes, I've gone ahead to close it up. Yeah, I've gone ahead to close both the front and the back together. So as you can see, our clothes is looking very, very beautiful. So you can see that on the bust area where the gathers it was supposed to be. As you can see, it's looking very beautiful, because I'd given it a good press here, so everything is sitting beautiful and perfect. So you can see the V at the neck, how it looks. So the only thing left for me here is just to fix the sleeves, which is just a normal short basic sleeve, and that is what I'll be fixing, and then I'll be back to show you how it looks. And so as of this time, I'd gone ahead to fix the sleeves, and then this is what we have. It's all looking beautiful. My clients really, really loved this dress, and I've even gotten many people that told me that, oh my gosh, I love this dress, you're going to make this for me. It's very beautiful. It's simple and it's kind of unique, and it's kind of matured. Yeah, so if you enjoyed watching this tutorial, please kindly like, subscribe, share, and please kindly watch out for the next tutorial. And this is Junior Signatures as usual. I'm signing out. Bye.